Good morning, friends. I couldn't sleep. Can you feel it too? The nights have been starting to draw in and the mornings feel a little crisper. When you step outside, you catch that first whisper of autumn in the air. The trees are just starting to blush with those golds and reds, and the world smells faintly of wood smoke and apples. So this is my cozy, slow autumn reset. I'm learning to be gentle with myself, to take things at my own pace, and to celebrate how far I've come. If you're watching this and feeling tired, or if, like me, you've been a little hard on yourself lately, maybe this season is your reminder. You deserve to slow down, light a candle, and just breathe. It's quiet in the house this morning, and I'm taking the time to enjoy a cup of coffee in a rather large acorn mug with the new discovery, stroopwafels. You're supposed to rest them over your mug so that the warm steam softens the caramel inside, but my cup seems to be a little large for that, so I do what I can before I dig in. These are gorgeous, an indulgent treat, and you can find them in Sainsbury's. Little Miss Kiki has been grateful for the shift from stuffy, sticky days and has been wanting to snuggle more. She recently received this little catnip frog we've been calling Ribbit as a gift, and she adores him. While I'm excited for autumn, I've had to remind myself to be patient and to pace myself. I have a tendency to want to jump right in and wear myself out. I'm learning to be gentle with myself, to wait out my impulses and be a little bit more intentional about how I spend my time. Today I clear my head doing some household chores, letting my mind settle while my hands stay busy. It feels grounding. Like clearing space in my home is also clearing space in my heart and in my head. And having a tidy, clean space makes me feel so much more at peace. It's been a bit of a year, hasn't it? It certainly has for me. I wasn't sure if I was going to share this, but I've decided that perhaps my journey will inspire someone else or help someone else to get through what they've been going through. And that sharing may just be what someone else needs to feel a little bit less lonely and a little bit less daunted by what they're going through. In April, I was diagnosed with ADHD. And I've been slowly untangling what that means for me. There have been moments where I've felt overwhelmed, and there have been days where I've grieved for the little girl who got into trouble for being too much, for being too loud, and for being too me. But there are days too where I realize that I'm exactly where I need to be right here and right now. In this season of my life, this gentle slowing down season, I'm reminded that it's okay to move at my own pace, and that learning to love myself is a gentle, meandering journey, not a sprint to the finish line. I'm learning that it's okay to love all aspects of me, who I am now, who I was, who I'm becoming. I've been mulling over the changes I'd like to make in my life and the direction I'd like to go in. And autumn is the perfect season for me to settle down with my thoughts and to decide what I want my life to look like post-diagnosis. If you're curious about my journey to getting an ADHD diagnosis here in the UK and what the process was like, let me know in the comments. I might just put together a video to share the whole story. I love sunflowers, don't you? They make me think of Van Gogh. I love his art with his unique mix of bright joy, tenderness and melancholy. Later I'm treating myself to something special. I'm getting my hair done to celebrate a huge milestone, 60 pounds of weight loss. Honestly, I find it astonishing. Not because of the number itself, but because I've been learning to make changes that feel loving instead of punishing. I've stopped fighting myself and started cheering myself on. I'm approaching my journey to better health with kindness instead of punishment. I'm learning to make small, nourishing changes, ones that actually feel good rather than harsh. And honestly, I'm starting to love myself in a way I never have before. I'm also curating an autumn wardrobe since decluttering my wardrobe and finding that nothing fit anymore. I got my colours done and I've been scouring vintage, charity shops and high street stores for pieces that make me feel cozy but confident. I'm loving the soft jumpers, the earth tones, the more tailored look of dark academia mixed with a little cottagecore whimsy of gingham and frills. It's funny how clothing can become a kind of self-expression, a way to show the world who I'm becoming. I'm finally starting to enjoy that. Of course, being 5'5" means I get to put my sewing skills to good use, taking up hems, putting in darts, and altering things to fit just right. There's joy in tinkering with fabric and colour and texture. And soon I'll be making my bucket list for autumn and adding some crafts, some sewing, some candle making, some crochet. Projects that just seem wrong at any other time of the year. So as the days get shorter, I'm lighting more candles and making more cups of tea, choosing softer jumpers and slower mornings. I'm giving myself permission to just breathe, to pace myself and enjoy how autumn unfolds without rushing, to enjoy the little things, the golden light through the window, the first pumpkin on the porch, and that cozy feeling of coming home when it's already dark outside. If you're watching this and feeling like you're behind because you haven't yet decorated for autumn, or like you haven't had time to take care of yourself, maybe we can slow down together. Autumn is good at reminding us that letting go can be beautiful, and that we don't always have to push so hard. As you ease into autumn, let's make things a little more gentle, a little more cozy, and a lot more loving for ourselves and the people around us. Until next time, friends, keep calm and be cozy.